Today I'm going to give you a manifestation kit for 2020 that's going to have you rolling not only for this year, but beyond that. So to spread the word to more people like you, please subscribe and like the video so more people just like you can take advantage of this information that can transform their lives. Hello, manifestors. The advice that I'm going to give you today, it's something that you need to put into practice if you want to change your present situation to something that you really want to experience in your life. And this is something that I do myself every day. I do not ever tell you about stuff that I don't practice myself. So, without further ado, let's go into it. Practice becomes habits, and habits create your reality. This is why it's so important to have good habits, building habits in place as your daily routine. And this daily routine is going to fashion a new you. And that's important since we know that everything that you experience in life comes from you. As Neville Goddard said it, you are the operant power. So, no matter what you want to change in life, unless you change it within you first, it will never change. Believe me, it took me years to understand that, even after I learned about the law of attraction. But once I was bold enough, so to speak, to honestly look at myself and admit that I had attracted all the crap that I manifested into my life, it was not only freeing, but I started to completely turn my life around. It takes roughly about a month for a habit to take hold. So you have this whole month of January to do just that. Do what I'm going to tell you for this whole month of January, and by the end of the month, it will be your new life habit, your new routine. This is not only going to change your year, but it's going to change your life. And the routine that I want to teach you today is very simple. So do not underestimate it because it is simple. It is simple, but it works only if you practice it. The first thing I want you to do is right at the moment you open your eyes in the morning. Because your day starts right there when you are lying in bed just after you open your eyes. What do we start doing as soon as we open our eyes in the morning? Well, we start thinking. There are only two options when it comes to thoughts. Either we control them or they control us. So the first exercise I want you to do is as soon as you open your eyes, and this is going to become your new habit if you don't have it already. As soon as you open your eyes, you control your thoughts consciously for 5 minutes before you put your first foot on the floor. And it could be something like this. I am so thankful for being awake and healthy and have this wonderful body that is going to take me through my day. I am so thankful that I have a purpose in life. I am so thankful that I have this wonderful mind that can take me anywhere I want in my life. That I can create the life that I want just by using my wonderful imagination. I am so thankful to know that I can direct my thoughts so I can create everything that I want in life. Go on for a 5-minute positive thinking rampage like this every morning as soon as you wake up. And it's going to set the tone for the day. You are not giving a chance to bad negative thoughts to come in because you are taking the command of your ship first thing in the morning. If you need to get up at a specific time, for example, to go to work, set your alarm clock 5 minutes early so you can do this exercise. This needs to be the first new habit you take on, if you don't have it already, for the new year 2020. And by the way, if you are one of those people trying to manifest a specific person, those 5 minutes cannot be about them at all. This is the time you forbid yourself to say anything about that person. Those 5 minutes, they are about you and about you only, never about anyone else, okay? The second thing I want you to do is script your goals. Now, there are going to be two kinds of scripts. Most people go through their days, weeks, months, and years without having specific goals about their lives. If you let life go without being specific about what you want in life, it's going to be very difficult to reach any specific goal, to say the least. Your life is going to go here and there. You are going to try to survive, try to make ends meet, wait for the weekend, wait for the next vacation, hope for the right relationship, and so forth and so on. And it's going to go by without you having created the life that you want. Now, if you are listening to this, I'm going to assume that you know about manifestation. And one of the best and most efficient tools about manifesting is scripting. So for this whole month of January, I want you to script every single day. And as I said, you are going to have two different types of scripting. One of them should be about your whole life starting from now to years from now. Where do you want to be financially, in your relationship, your family life? Where do you want to be health-wise, with your fitness, and all the big stuff that are important in your life? Write your life map down. Where do you want to be in 5, 10, 20 years from now? You are going to script your life in every very important area of your life. You are going to write down, to map down, what do you want to happen in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now. If you have never done that before, you probably don't realize how important this is to create the life that you want. But let me tell you, if I had started doing this way before I did, my life would be 10 times better than it is now. Not that my life is bad right now, but I would be probably now where I'm going to be in 10 years from now. So believe you me if I'm telling you that this is so important to map down your life as you want it to be in the 5, 10, 20 years that are coming. Because with or without you, those years, unless you die, they are coming. So you better take the command of the ship and map down in writing what you want your life to look like in the years that are coming. So get a new notebook that you are going to title something like My Life and script your life. Now that script, by the way, can be edited over time as needed. This is not a problem. The only problem is that people don't take that simple yet absolutely powerful action. The second type of scripting that I want you to do is your daily scripting. Every day, I script in the morning, but you can do that in the evening if you don't have time in the morning. Every morning, I script different things that are coming through my mind or that I want to manifest this week, this day, or this month, whatever. And it always, by the way, has to be positive. So you just script positive phrases, positive statements that are making you feel good, making you feel that you are the creator of your life, that you are manifesting according to your own will, consciously and not unconsciously. What I do is I script those type of statements all throughout the day, and then I read them, and then I read the whole thing. I read everything I script during the day one more time before I go to bed. How is this going to help you? Well, for one thing, you are going to notice that many of the things that you wrote down are going to manifest. So that's why it's very important to always write down positive things. Another thing that it's going to do is that it's going to keep you in a positive mood. It's going to remind you that you have the power to choose. It's going to remind you that you are in control of your life and that you are manifesting consciously versus unconsciously. And the statements that you write can be about anything, obviously, about relationship, about the specific person you want to manifest, about your health, about your wealth, about anything in between, about anything that comes through your mind that you want to manifest. Any little object, any big event, anything that you want to manifest. This is your daily scripting that is apart from your life goal scripting. This is something you are going to do every single day. Now, here are some examples because I know that you are going to ask me for examples. So here are some examples that you can write down. Everything I script comes true. I am God of my reality. I am manifesting the version of me that manifests instantly. There is a version of me that manifests every single thing that she or he wants. I was born to be successful. I am love. I am first best and first choice. I am financially free. I am financially self-sufficient. I am enjoying my dream relationship. I am vibrant with health. I am always at the right place at the right time. Everything always turns out for the best for me. Everything I do is successful. Every people I meet are wonderful people helping me. I only meet building people because I manifest them the way I want. I am creating my own life. I can see the results of my creation, of my manifestation every single day. These are just examples. The more you write, the more ideas of statements to write about are going to flow naturally. And you are actually not going to be able to stop. And this is a good thing. I have full notebooks of positive affirmations like these, and I never run out of ideas. It's the opposite. The more you write, the more ideas come through your mind. And sometimes I have to run to my notebook because I have something great I can write about, and I know I will forget it in about 2 seconds, so I have to write it as soon as it comes to my mind. So that's why you should have either your notebook or something you can record your voice in to do it right then and there when you have the idea coming through your head. Do not underestimate this technique because for some reason, manifestation loves writing, loves scripting. I think that of all the things that I have manifested, it's when I wrote the thing down that worked the best. Obviously, the feeling, the state needs to be there, and imagination is very important. But when you write down a statement, maybe because you write it down and then you completely forget about it, so it is a desire that you had that second or those 10 seconds it took to write them down and then you forgot about them. Maybe that's why this works wonderfully well because it's a desire that you had, but then you completely, literally forgot about it. When I manifested my specific person, I wrote down 5 specific sentences that I wanted my specific person to tell me. So what I did is I wrote those sentences down and then closed the book, never thought about it again. But when I went back 2-3 months later and read those sentences I had written down, I realized that my specific person had told me those sentences almost word for word. Almost word for word. And that's the day I really understood how powerful it is to write down statements that you want to manifest in your life. And that goes for anything, not only for a specific person, for anything in life that you want to manifest. Number 3 is control your state all throughout the day. The number 1 reason I see so many people messing up what they have built in their imagination, it's because they are imagining at night nicely, but they are destroying their hard work all throughout the day. Why? Because they are in the opposite state of what the wish fulfilled state should be. And no matter how good you are at imagining and how long you've been doing it, I can promise you, and that's based on my own experience and bunches of people experiences, okay? If you mess up by being in a contradictory state, what you've been imagining at night, you are blocking your manifestation. You are blocking your manifestation because you are feeling the very opposite of what you want. You are not in the wish fulfilled, you are in the wish unfulfilled. You see, you cannot be in one place in your imagination at night and in another place in your head during the day. You see, you cannot be in a powerful state during your imagination at night and in a loser state during the day. Because what you think and feel the most is going to be the winner. And the word most here is very important. So for example, if for the most part you feel good, you feel that you are in the state of your wish fulfilled, but maybe here and there you have some low days, some low times. It's okay because for the most part you are in the state of the wish fulfilled. So it's not because you're going to have some low times here and there that you are going to destroy your manifestation. That's why I said the most is a very important word. But what I've noticed is that when people complain to me, where is my stuff? Where is my stuff already? It's not here. That feeling right there, it's what they feel most of the time. Most of the time, they are in the state of lack. You see, we are here to learn about the law of attraction, the law of manifestation, and to practice it and to benefit from that law of the universe. But we did not make it. We didn't create that law of the universe. That part of the law, we have no control over it. And the law says, I don't care what you feel. If you feel lack, I'm going to give you more of it. If you feel abundance, I'm going to give you more of it. If you know anything about Neville Goddard, you know that he used the Bible a lot. And there is a scripture in the Bible that says something like this. I'm paraphrasing. It says, the rich man will become richer and the poor man will lose even what he has. I used to not understand that scripture at all before. It made no sense at all because I didn't know about the law of the universe. And I didn't even know that the Bible talks about that law. So it made no sense to me. But once I got it, thanks to Neville Goddard, now it makes total sense to me because that's how the law of the universe works. So whether we like it or not, we better like it and we better apply it, because we are never going to have what we feel we don't have. So even if it's hard for you because it's something new, it's something new for most people to feel what they don't have. You know, people tend to grow up learning to feel what they don't have, it's not there. Well, you have to unlearn. And that's what the thing that I'm giving you in this video, the practice that I'm giving you, it's to unlearn what you've learned so far and learn new stuff. All right? And by the things that I'm telling you to do, the exercises that I'm telling you to do in this video, it's for you to unlearn what you've learned so far and learn new stuff. And the one thing that you need to learn to practice, and of course at first it's hard, I know it's hard, but you must learn to stop thinking and feeling that you do not have what it is that you want. Because as long as you are sending this signal to the universe, this is what you are going to get. Since the law of the universe is never going to conform to what you want, well, you better conform to what it wants. This is how the law is. All you need to do, and you don't need to do another thing, is to understand that law. And once you understand it, just play with it. Don't play against it, because the law is going to win. Okay? It's like a boat. If the boats were made to play against the ocean, they will be all under water. All right? The boats have to be built in such a way that they are playing with the rules of the ocean. Well, it's the same thing with us. Okay? If we want our life to flow, if we want to have what we want, we must play with the rules of the universe, not against it. So if you want your desire, the universe is saying, I'm giving it to you. As soon as you want it, it's yours. But the rule of the game is you must play according to my rule, because it won't work otherwise. And my rule says, you must live in the wish fulfilled. So there you have it, your knockout manifestation kit for 2020. Control your thoughts, script, affirm, and live in the end in the wish fulfilled. And this is all you have to do to manifest anything from a feather to $1 billion. Whatever it is that you want to manifest. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit long, but I hope you listened up to here. Please subscribe, like the video, share, and I'll see you as always on my next video. Bye bye for now.